Hold the A button while looking down to boost yourself into the air with blocks automatically. Jumping itself is a completely optional upgrade available at the start of the game that some people will miss. Just go backwards from the starting area to find Magikarp, who will teach you his ultimate technique. The Pokédex has a search function to find Pokemon you've befriended, but you should never waste your time using the original version. Pokemon with Fly or Teleport will take you to whoever you're searching for if you bring the search to them. You can also just stand in the Pokemon's home area and use the honey item to instantly summon them no matter where they might be. You cannot relocate a building from one area to another, so don't waste your time trying like I did. All Pokemon following you will seamlessly teleport to other areas, so place your house close to wherever your construction sites are. A weird error saying stuff is in the way means you have materials deposited into the building kit that you need to remove from the menu. After every counter is at 0, you can pick the kit back up. Blocks with the chain icon in the crafting menu have special properties that will alter the 3D model of the object depending on how it's positioned. You can actually go to 2 different areas at the start even though Tangrowth tells you to go somewhere specific. I did not know this and never visited the other area until after I upgraded my trainer rank again. A lot of Pokemon have multi-stage quest lines with unlocks at the end of each request. Follow the orange speech bubbles to progress the main story, but the juiciest rewards come from the gray bubble side quests like Machoke's. If there's a bunch of easy to destroy dirt blocks in an area with tougher blocks, that's the developer's way of saying that you should punch it to find something cool hidden underneath. It's oddly calming to clean up these villages and you'll find all sorts of neat stairs, furniture, and even hidden rooms if you look around enough. Sometimes you'll automatically activate habitats just by removing the dirt covering them up. If that's the case, it's usually a new habitat for that area. If you need friends to build with, you can join us live on stream here on YouTube. Pokemon have secret dialogues for unique combinations of town members, like Charmander and Pidgey or Eevee with any of its evolutions. You don't need to use a building kit to make a livable house. You basically just need some walls with a door. And if you get a side quest telling you to use an orange house building kit, you don't get anything for doing that side quest. I don't recommend it. Give electric power to the vending machines you find lying around. They'll dispense a random cooking ingredient each day. Some of these drinks will even fill your mouth with hot water or lava, which helps you create new habitats. You don't even need to water stuff yourself if you make a water basin. Fill it for your water Pokemon and they'll hydrate the area for you. Hold the ZL button while placing blocks to lock onto the platform and never fall off. If you don't have a house registered in the area yet, Return Home will teleport you to the Pokemon Center instead. You need so much iron ore for everything later in the game. There are 3 alternate methods I found that'll come in handy. Crush the compacted trash blocks and they'll drop ore as well as waste paper. Punch the steel debris you see on Dream Islands for 3 to 5 pieces of iron ore each. Pick up the non-burnable garbage and feed it to trash Pokemon, and they'll recycle stacks of 10 garbage into 20 ore over time. And you can have multiple Pokemon running this. Once Pokemon are done with these sorts of tasks, they'll just run straight up to you and deliver the items as long as you're in the area. You can zoom out the camera by opening the settings menu, going to the camera tab with the R button, and setting the camera to far away. This will increase your field of view so you can see when Pokemon are spawning in the distance. It also prevents any feelings of dizziness or motion sickness during extended play sessions, and it doesn't even impact the frame rate. Sometimes you need to make seaside habitats for water Pokemon, but it's impossible to plant leafage by the water. Just take some dirt and drop it at sea level to create your own spot for leafage. It kind of feels like cheating the system, but the game thinks it's totally okay. The Minecraft-style quick access bar can be unlocked with an early upgrade from the shop. Selected items are instantly equipped in your hands when you select them with the D-pad, which removes a confirmation step found in the normal bag menu. Trust me, those seconds add up, and it's way more of a difference than you might think. On that note, try to push ahead in the story when you can, because so many different material and block types are locked behind the story, and you can even get 1 new bag page per area. Pokemetal is used to reproduce any item you photograph at a Pokemon Center, so you can even take anything from a dream island and replicate it to build your dream town. The goggles that let you visit other players' islands let you photograph anything you find on somebody else's island and replicate it for yourself super easily. Minecarts are super fast and manually controlled. You can place them next to each other to link them up and automatically bring your Pokemon team with you. The auto sort function is surprisingly good, so use it frequently on your storage boxes and your bag to keep track of everything. Just press the X button for a moment and all your items will be sorted by category. Another overlooked feature is the mouse mode for this game, even if you prefer the Pro Controller like I do, because everyone has Joy-Con. They came free with your Xbox. Try it out and see how good it feels for yourself. Each Pokemon Center PC has separate shop unlocks, and every single level gets you new stuff like recipes and items to buy. Many of these unlocks are tied to the habitats that you can create to summon new Pokemon, so if you're trying to complete your Pokedex, you do gotta build your town and raise those happiness levels. By the way, if you raise a Pokemon's happiness or comfort level, it will not drop unless you take away something the Pokemon previously requested. You're not gonna make everyone get super depressed just by skipping a day of playing. But you can make your Pokemon homeless by removing their home after you've already moved them in, and they'll become permanently depressed until you fix it, which is kind of funny. Tiles with dark circles in the middle are the spots the developers want you to place utility poles. And the electric lines of utility poles are longer and easier to use than you might think. They grant electricity to anything nearby without much precision required. Be careful, you can overload your circuit if you're not generating enough power. Friends with a Nintendo Switch 1 can play with you using the GameShare function, the new name for Nintendo DS Download Play. You must activate this from a specific PC located inside the Pallet Town area. To access it, just go outside the tutorial area and cross the broken bridge. GameShare works with my Switch 1s at a stable frame rate and high resolution. Everyone contributes to the town's missions, and any items they pick up will be automatically deposited to your file at the end of the session. They can do anything that players with a real copy can, so try it out and have some fun. Eevee and all of its evolutions are locked to this Pallet Town area, by the way. Eevee joins you automatically, and its evolutions are tied to missions that track your progress in the area and reward you with items that summon the evolutions when you place them on a table. Some of them are tied to story progress unlocks, and you'll never be able to get guys like Glaceon without getting super far in the story. But Sylveon just requires 10 Pokemon befriended in the area, so make a bunch of grass habitats everywhere. And Umbreon's item is given after you place 300 blocks with the road label. It sounds weird, but it's super easy. Just craft any of the blocks that say road and place them anywhere you want. I tried to keep this video's tips focused on the early game so they'd be spoiler-free, with a batch of separate, spoiler-filled endgame tips coming soon. If you want to know all about everything you get and how to use it, subscribe and join us on stream to build and play with us. If you learned anything from this video, please leave a like, hype this video if you're able to, and leave a comment with your best tips. With love and peace, thank you so much for watching.